Good morning, everybody. Good morning. It's Barbara. I never know when I'm actually coming through and making sound. I keep saying that. I know I do. It is a dreary, dreary, wet day today, so I'm in the house. I am sorry that I missed you yesterday, but things worked out in such a way that I don't really have time to... I was thinking at some point I was going to jump on with a short and just say, hi, I'll talk to you tomorrow. But in the end, I didn't even do that. So anyway, but guess what I did? I bound off the shawl. Yay. It is not feeling very big, but it is lace, so it will be taller, I think. It's getting blocked right after I'm done with this, and it'll be ready to go when Christy gets here tomorrow for us to decide how long she wants her fringe, and then I will make fringe while she's here. So I ended up making the mesh part about the same size as the part before it. I thought that seemed like it was in keeping, and I put beads here and I put beads here. Thank you so much. I'm so excited about it. But it's a little, you know, it's not very big at the moment. But like I said, it's lace, so it should stretch. I'm hoping I can make it bigger. And then, and of course, once we put the fringe on, it's going to look a lot bigger. And fringe keeps you a little warm too. So I'll have to see. I'll have to practice. I wonder if I should knit a little swatch to practice the fringe on to see what we want the fringe to look like. There's a bead every other stitch right near where we're going to put the fringe. And I was thinking, I put a bead right next to each other there. I made a mistake. I better tear it back. I'm joking. Anyway, just sort of picturing how we want the fringe, and I was wondering if maybe I should try to put a bead on each of the fringes, so it might be two, I don't know. Anyway, we'll practice it and see. We'll be careful. So anyway, I'm pretty happy with how it turned out. I will be going upstairs very shortly when I say goodbye to you to block it. And then today's the day I get the house ready because Christy and Rich come tomorrow. So I'm going to just, and the shawl will be blocking. So I will be doing stuff so that it's, get the sheets on the beds and get the rooms organized. And when Christy brings her stuff up to one of the rooms there, her shawl will be all blocking. I think she's going to love it. They are in Mississippi. They are leaving today and staying overnight on the road. And they are in the way of the hurricane that is coming out of the Gulf of Mexico, which is worrying. So they're going to get out in front of that hurricane, so that's good, but they're leaving their house a half country away while it has a hurricane, so that's going to be worrying. Anyway, it'll be good to see them. She sent me I don't know if you follow her on her floss tube, but she has been making the most beautiful silk shaded petals to make a flower for her bouquet. She wanted to make her bouquet. She sent me a picture of it, and it turned out so gorgeous. I haven't looked to see if she put a vlog up yesterday. I would be shocked if she did, but she might have. If she did, she probably showed it. Now I have to go look. But it's so beautiful. So I am the worst vlogger. I didn't take any normal pictures at my dad's 90th birthday dinner party. I did take a little video right after he blew out the candles because that's how bad I am at this, which I can't even add to this. I don't think. So, anyway. Oh, she did. Danielle says that she did put up a vlog. Oh, go watch it. The link to her channel is below all my videos. I've put it in my description. I was so tickled with that bouquet, with the way the petals were looking, and the bouquet looked gorgeous. Oh, good. I'll have to watch her as soon as I'm done here, as soon as I get her shawl blocked. But anyway, so I didn't take... I was just sitting here. The reason that came to my mind, because I wanted to tell you about my party anyway, is that I'm like, oh, I'll take pictures at the wedding. I'll take video. Yeah, I'll be like, you know, you'll be there with me. I'll try that. But I'm making no promises because I'm the worst. I'm the worst. But anyway, we had a lovely dinner for my father's 90th birthday. We had a room to ourselves. It was a big enough room so that the air could circulate. But there was nobody else in that room with us, and so it was really good. And it was just lovely. My sister wasn't there. She's in Idaho and isn't coming till next Saturday. But otherwise, we were all there, and, well, not my kids. All is a funny word, but all that, you know, could be there, were there, and we had a lovely, lovely time. It was really nice. And then I stayed overnight at the farm with my brother and sister-in-law, and that was nice, too, just to sit and chat and sit and watch the thunderstorm off the porch. They're working hard on the landscaping for the wedding. He wasn't able to get anybody to come and do like a big landscaping project, so I think he got a little bit of help, and then he and Jenny are doing a lot of work in the garden to make it look pretty for the wedding. And I think when we get there next weekend, we'll buy some, you know, potted flowers, kind of like what I have on my deck, and put them around, so there'll be a lot of pretty flowers, and it's going to be gorgeous. It's a lovely venue, and it'll be nice. But it was nice to spend time with them. I took my dad. He had to go to the bank. Okay, so here's a weird thing. I don't know how this is going to work out for him. He needed to do some banking. I took him to the bank, and, you know, he's making a change on his bank account, and the woman says, oh, your license expires today. I guess it's still a valid identification, because his license expired the day after his birthday, which was yesterday. So he had a valid ID yesterday. He doesn't have a valid ID today. He said, oh, I got a card to renew my driver's license, and I called to make sure I could still vote if I didn't have a driver's license, and they said yes, so I said, forget it. I'm not doing it. I'm like, Daddy, crazy as it is, and I do not understand it, if your driver's license with your picture on it that looks like you is expired, it is not considered a valid ID. His passport expired, now his driver's license is expired. He has no valid picture ID. I'm like, this could be a problem. I'm not going anywhere. I'm not doing anything. I don't, you know, okay. But I'm just, you know, I mean, I'm not sure he could have made a change to his bank account today because his ID expired yesterday. It's crazy. So I don't know how that's going to work out, but that'll be an interesting story for the future, with the effect of not having any valid picture ID in the United States as a 90-year-old man. Maybe it doesn't matter because, you know, but he might want to do something at the bank again. I don't know if he'll be able to. Anyway. So that was funny. Strange. Interesting. Interesting to think about. Because he doesn't drive. So he thought, I don't need a driver's license. But he hasn't been out of the country in the last 10 years, so I'm sure his passport's expired. If he even knows where it is. Anyway, That was something unusual that came up yesterday that I'm like, good thing we came today. You know, then we don't have that issue to deal with. So anyway, so we took care of some of Daddy's business and had a wonderful birthday party and got to see some family. And when we left everybody, we said, see you next week, because everybody will be back next week, a week from tomorrow, for Christy's wedding. So I have to finish the shawl. We'll put the fringe on. And I can sit and put fringe on instead of working on my bookshelf. I can do my bookshelf after the wedding. So when we're just sitting and talking, and you know, I'll do the fringe. And my other project for the week is the guest book. So it's time to start getting on the stick thinking about the guest book. But since she's going to be here tomorrow, we'll design the pages, the inner pages together. And but one thing I want to do today, I think, is do some preliminary painting on the heavy-duty watercolor paper that's going to be the cover of the book, so that I have that all so yeah, that's an idea. Get a picture from the DMV, but it doesn't sound like he's cares that much. I don't know. He thinks it's not going to be a big deal, but I don't know. Anyway, I want to have some choices of cover, you know, background. I want to do the background. I want to do something a little bit abstract-y for the main part of the cover of the book, and then I'm going to once I figure out the size that she wants, and then I'll do some more detail on it, and I will incorporate some of the paintings that the granddaughters did when they were here before. So we will have a lovely book, but that will be my project next week while she's here, is to work on the book. So that's the plan. So today is getting the house in order and blocking. I'm so excited. Blocking the shawl and watching Christy's floss tube. And that's it. Tomorrow we're going over, in the morning, we're taking the dogs over to Aura's, because Aura's brother Russ and his wife Pat, who are some of the loveliest people in the world, are over visiting her, and they want to, are you bringing the dogs over tonight? I'm like, no. When are you coming? I'm like, what are my choices? She said, well, tonight or Sunday. I'm like, okay, Sunday. We're coming on Sunday, because I wasn't going last night. I was tired. I didn't sleep all the night before. I got home. I was grumpy. I'm like, you don't want me to come tonight. I'm grumpy. Just ask Dennis. He'll tell you. So anyway, we're going to do that tomorrow morning before the kids come. We'll go over there and visit for a little while. But so I have to be ready today for them to come. And I don't have a lot to do. You know, the normal vacuum, sweep, and, you know, dust the guest rooms a little bit and do the bathrooms. Anyway, that's the full detail of my day today. But surprisingly, I can make that list sound really long, but it actually doesn't take that long. The sheets are already clean. Just have to make the beds, dust, make sure they have towels. It'll be fine. So anyway, that's it. We had a very thundery day yesterday, last night and evening, which was part of why I didn't vlog either, you know, even to just say hi, because we were busy cuddling our Pearl, who was nervous. But all is well. Here are my hydrangeas. Can you see them? They're dry. They're dry. Can you hear that? And they're in water. Yeah. So now I have to figure out how to, what the next step is. It may be just get them out of that crummy water and they'll be fine. That could be it. I could read up on that. Okay, anyway, now I'm rambling. I'm rambling with you all. Thank you all for joining me. Thank you so much. And And I will talk to you tomorrow. And after that, Christy will be here. So who knows how that'll work out. And it's possible that, you know, the vlogs have a few more skips, not just yesterday. I did miss you. You know, as things get hot and heavy over here. But I will try to be a better vlogger when about the wedding and try to, you know, take some video and after the wedding put something together. But we're going to be in State College. We don't leave State College until Wednesday. So, you know, you'll get a lot of me standing in front of that hotel like I did the other week when Christy was here. You'll get a lot of views of that fountain and the Olive Garden in the background. Oh, anyway, please take good care of yourselves. Please be careful. Please, please, please stay safe. Oops, I almost left too early. Stay safe and stay sane. And thank you so much for being there